So hello guys, welcome back to Modern History MCQ series part 5. This is the final part for this History MCQ series. So if you haven't watched the previous part 4, then I would urge you to please watch it first, then continue with this series. So let's start. So 41st question is, the Radcliffe Commission was appointed to. Now, as you all know, the Radcliffe line is a border between India and Pakistan. So as you can easily guess from the option enlisted here, C is the answer, that is to delimit the boundaries between the Indias and the Pakistan. So that's a very easy question. Now let's move on to another question. So question number 42 is, the 1929 session of Indian National Congress is of significance in the Indian history because of the freedom movement so the reason is option B, because the significance of 1929 session of the Indian National Congress was the attainment of the Purna Swaraj, and it was adopted as a goal of the Congress. So earlier it was not there, it was adopted in 1929 session of Indian National Congress. Let's move on to another question. So with reference to period of Indian freedom struggle, which of the following were the recommendation by the Nehru report? So complete independence for India? No, that's not correct. According to the Nehru report does not recommended the complete independence for India. It of course enumerated the second point, that which is the joint electorate for the reservation seats for the minorities and the provision of fundamental rights for the people of India in the constitution. So option B and option C are correct. That means 2 and 3 are the correct one. 1 is not. So let's move on to the next question. So question number 44 is, with reference to India freedom struggle, Usha Mehta is well known for. Now Usha Mehta was a very prominent freedom fighter, Indian freedom fighter, who played a crucial role in the Indian history. So she runs the secret Congress radio in the wake to Quit India movement. So that's the correct answer. Option 44 is A, that is Usha Mehta was well known for running the secret Congress radio in the wake of Quick India movement. So let's move on to the next question. So what was the reason for Mahatma Gandhi to organize a satyagraha on behalf of peasants of Kheda? Now there are two options. The administration does not suspend the land revenue collection in spite of a drought. That is correct. The administration proposed to introduce permanent settlement in Gujarat. That is not correct. So one only is the answer for 45th. Now let's move on to the next question. First Indian railway train service from Bombay to Thane was started on. As you all know that I have discussed in my previous slide that previous video that Lord Dalhousie was responsible for Indian railways, and the first Indian railway was started from Bombay to Thane. It was started in 16th April 1853. 16th April 1853 was the time when India's first train started from Bombay to Thane. So let's move on to the next question. 47. Sarvodaya movement was initiated by. Now Sarvodaya movement was initiated by Vinoba Bhave. Vinoba Bhave initiated the Sarvodaya movement. Let's move on to next question. When was Burma separated from India? Now Burma, which is Myanmar, was earlier the part of India. It separated in India in the year 1937. So option B is the correct answer for 48. Let's move on to next question. Which one of the following begin with Dandi March? Now, civil disobedience movement was begin with Dandi March. So option C is correct for 49. Let's move on to next question. Who was the following Prime Minister sent Cripps mission to India? So it was Winston Churchill who sent the Cripps mission to India, and I had discussed in my earlier video as well. The Cripps mission was sent in order to get support from India in the World War II. So that's it for now. I hope you like it, and in our next video series I'm going to discuss complete Indian international organizations MCQ, which are very important for any civil services exam. And I request you to please subscribe to my channel if you like it, and if you don't, please comment down below and let me know the reason so that I can improve in my next video. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.